you have those big dreams, you have those incredible ideas, you have this greatest vision, yet when someone is giving you the bait, you are accepting it. How can you even envision a beautiful future for yourself? How can you envision yourself getting what you're really dreaming of? Because let's be honest, a really small amount of people actually make it in life. And if you continue accepting those little bait that you get along in the run of life, how can you actually attain anything? How can you actually know about your true potential? Choices that you make on daily basis is actually defining your future. When you are encountering situations where you have to make a choice between filling the mug for your future self or literally drowning yourself in the current reality, you're choosing to make the wrong choices. You're continuously choosing to be this person who you were never meant to be. You're continuing to accept this life that you never really want by catering your comfort, by listening to people, getting validation from people who don't even care about you. What I mean to say by quoting this example is that the form of bait that you get in life comes in varied form. It is you who have to understand that is it a bait or an opportunity. For example, right now you have this vision of making like hundred and million of dollars. So either that your one of your family friend encouraging you to join their family business is gonna be a bait which is gonna distract you from your goal, or it's gonna be an opportunity for you to actually get an exposure of the actual world and be in the market and not waste your time in actually investigating and then financing your business. So you have to decide what is the bait for you and what is the actual opportunity. For a very long time, people don't understand the difference between a bait and opportunity, and that's where they lack right now. I see that people say I have multiple passions. Yeah, it is good to have multiple passions, but when your mind is occupied in multiple areas at a particular point of time, there is no chance that you're gonna be a perfectionist in any of the areas. Because when you are doing task A, your mind is being preoccupied thinking about task B and C, and when you are doing task B, your mind is being occupied by thinking about A and C. So this way, you're never gonna reach your true potential. Maybe by luck, or maybe by a multitasking, you will be able to succeed in life. But that is actually a bet that you make, a bet that you take on your own self. But if you really want to see what's your true potential and what actually life has to offer for you, you have to stop accepting weights. You have to understand that in order to reach my true potential, in order to be where I'm meant to be, I have to literally take my life seriously. Because right now, if you are casually making these decisions about your career, about your romantic relationship, about your relationship with friends or with your family members in a very casual way, in long run it's going to be really very toxic for you. You have to understand that on daily basis we are provided with a choice. Okay, so let's talk about how to understand that what is an actual bait or what is an opportunity. So, something which is a bait for me might be an opportunity for you, or something which is an opportunity for me might be a bait for you, because each and every person in this world have a different kind of expectation from their own self, from their own life, because of the way how they are, or the way they were brought up. A person who comes from a business class family, who has a stable business and is actually satisfied doing work in their family business, for them getting an opportunity to be and work in that business is an opportunity. At the same time, if there's this person who have this incredible family business, but he knows that he has a better future working in like maybe tech industry, or maybe that person is not comfortable working with its family because of the toxic ways or due to any reason, for him working in this family business of his own is actually a bait, because he has this vision for himself. If he continue to choose what his parents are saying, if his parents have this expectation of him working in the family business and he accepts the bait, maybe he's gonna have a miserable life, because he wanted something different from it. He felt that his family was toxic for him. So you have to understand what is bait for you and what is opportunity for you. No one in this world can make you understand what is an actual opportunity for you, because each and every person have different expectations. To understand that if this thing is a bait or an opportunity for you, you have to have a good understanding of what you are expecting from your life. For example, if I have this expectation that, you know what, I am fine being alone, but I have to prioritize my self-respect and I have to keep my integrity at top, then you can choose to literally, avoid those toxic group of people and choose to be alone. But if you are a person who feels that, you know what, I cannot stay alone, I need people around me, then you have to maintain that balance even with those toxic set of people. So it's all about decision making, it's all about the expectations that we have from ourselves and from life. For a person who has, like, example, there are two people, right? Both of them has like great business ideas, but one needs job security, because he comes from a very poor background and he knows that if he loses this job, there is no chance that he can actually, take a comeback. But for the other person, this job is just an option, and he is financially, sufficient enough that he can take the risk. So for him, actually running after his dreams or his goals is a valid option. But for a person who's already in such a risky spot, who actually comes from a very poor background and who has to be the provider for his family and his loved ones, he cannot take that risk. So for each and every person, the definition of opportunity and bait is different. So you have to understand what is your opportunity and what is your bait. For a very long time, I had this misconception that, you know what, I have to keep up with the expectations, or I cannot be that bad child, or I cannot be that bad person because people had such high expectations from me. But later on, I realized that I was accepting the bait. And what was happening was I was literally stuck in this vicious cycle of people expecting something from me and me trying to fulfill it. And in this process, I was continuously draining my energy. I was becoming this person who I never wanted to be, because I felt that I was obligated to do what the other person was doing. And when I was doing all this stuff, I felt so proud of myself, because I felt, oh my god, I am actually fulfilling their expectations. But let's be honest that this thing was actually draining my energy. And if we talk about expectations, humans expectations are never ending. It doesn't matter if it's your parents, if it's your partner, or if it's you, your own self as well. The more you get, the more people will expect from you. So you have to decide that if you are going to accept that bait or not. Because if you continue to accept that bait without thinking about the consequences, you're actually going to be stuck in this rat race. So the other day I was watching this video in which it was talking about the rat race that we are stuck in this corporate world, people who work at 9 to 5. And then I realized that, you know what, for some people it is genuinely such an opportunity to get a job and work, because they come from such poor backgrounds, from backgrounds where there was actually poverty. So for them, actually getting a 9 to 5 is a great opportunity. But for other people, you are actually choosing to function in that system. You are choosing to accept that bait because you are not ready to take the risk of being self-employed, or you know what, taking a different route. So it's all about accepting weight. And for people who feel, you know what, who have this controlling nature, or who need security, or who have this kind of trauma or this perception that they need job security or they need a particular amount on daily basis, and who are not risk takers, for them actually working in 9 to 5 is an opportunity. But for people who have those great business ideas, who come from business families, who have those backgrounds, who have this that power, who have that intelligence, for them working in 9 to 5 is simply a bait. So you have to understand what is a bait and what is an opportunity for you. I hope you like this video. So for more such videos, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Bye guys.